November 17, 1989, students gathered in Prague to protest against the communist regime. The nonviolent protest known as the Velvet Revolution eventually led to the fall of Czechoslovakia's one-party government.
This year marks the 33rd year since the protest. FTV reporter Stephany Yang spoke to a protester of the Velvet Revolution for an inside look at this pivotal moment.
We've come from the river and we were stopped just over there by the police.
This is Richard, a protester of the 1989 Velvet Revolution. He takes us down memory lane, showing us the exact spot where the protest took place 33 years ago.
We was stopped here by the police just over there at that crossroad. We were stopped as students by the police. For a couple of hours we are just blocked. Some of the students tried to escape using the side roads. Some of the students escaped by ringing the bells to the buildings because they were afraid.
Richard was only 19 years old and a freshman in college. He recalls the fear that he felt.
As I remember, about 2 hours, the police squad received the order to dismiss the protest by the force. So with the shields, long white rods and helmets, they start to beat the front of the students. Some of them were injured, about 10, up to 100 of them was made captive and imprisoned for a while.
The Velvet Revolution began on November 17, 1989. 10 days after the demonstration, anti-communist activists led a 2-hour general strike. By November 20, 1989, 500,000 Czechs and Slovaks had gathered on Prague streets and they took over Wenceslas Square. By the end of the year, activists had forced out the communist regime and launched a democratic regime in Czechoslovakia. Václav Havel became the last president of Czechoslovakia and the first president of the Czech Republic.
The protest started, in fact, a little bit earlier, prior to this, when the anniversary of the Soviet invasion to our country started in August 1988. Then another anniversary in January 1989, when was the anniversary of the death of the 2 students who burned themselves in a protest of that Soviet invasion. Then people were so upset, so any other anniversary was followed by the protests, dismissed by the force, by the police. And let's say, as I translate from Czech, this was something like a last drop of the liquid to spread all over the country, and the people were so upset everywhere, so they started to protest.
Richard says that for the Czech Republic, democracy was hard-fought. On the street where the protest took place, there's a plaque that consists of 9 bronze hands showing a V for victory and the date November 17, 1989. This plaque honors the protest that led to the fall of Czechoslovakia's communist government 33 years ago.
This is Stephany Yang and Huang Rizun reporting in the Czech Republic.